Welcome to Lifestyle Med with Dr. Jade. Health, it's a lifestyle.
Hey fam, and welcome back to Lifestyle Med with Dr. Jade. So yesterday, if you guys are a part of the Instagram fam at Dr. Jade MD, I did post in my story that I'm covering night shift for our hospital service over the weekend. And I had quite a few requests to do a vlog on what it looks like for doctors and residents to do night shifts at the hospital. And so if you guys have already seen some of my other vlogs, I did do a vlog on what a family medicine resident clinic day looks like, and actually specifically that was kind of like a specialty clinic day. So I will probably be doing a video soon on what a traditional clinic day in the family medicine clinic looks like. But I got so many requests last night to show a vlog of the hospital service that's what today is going to be about, or tonight is going to be about. So it can be kind of crazy, or it can not be crazy. You just never know. So I will see how much we get vlogged tonight, just based on what the night looks like. So it's about 4:45 and I'm headed to my night shift. So night shifts at our hospital start at 5 p.m. We have something called sign out that starts at 5 p.m. So what sign out is, it's basically the verbal report that the day team doctors give to the night team doctors. And tonight's a kind of a special night because we have two doctors on, me and one other doctor on tonight, since we have a bit of a higher patient load at the hospital right now. So we have two doctors on at night, but typically it's just one doctor on at night. And so the day team doctors tell the night team doctor about every single patient, what happened for the day. They give a very detailed update and any anticipated things that the day team wants the night team to know may happen overnight. Very important to have an excellent sign out, because it's key to patient care that things are appropriately transferred. And then the same thing happens at 6 a.m. The day team comes back, and then the night team gives sign out to the day team on what happened overnight, things that we do. So the night senior, the resident, is inside the hospital at night. That's why we're called a resident, because we live in the hospital like it's our residency, kind of 24 hours, like a 24-hour shift, 12 and 12, right? And basically we have a attending physician, which is a supervising physician, who is at home. They come in during the morning and do rounds with the day team, but at night they're at home. And we have the attending physician or the supervising physician's cell phone number, and we kind of communicate about the patients overnight if we're concerned. So you only have senior physicians on at night, because we, at this point in our training, kind of know how to handle the patient floor on our own for the most part. And if we're concerned about anything, we can text or call our attending at any time. And when we admit new patients overnight to the hospital service, so somebody goes to the emergency room or the urgent care, and our urgent care is within our campus, so we walk over to the urgent care. They page us. It's actually pretty old school. We still use pagers in the hospital. So they will page our pager and say that we have a new patient that we want you to admit. We walk over to the urgent care and we make sure they actually meet criteria to be in the hospital, that they're sick enough to be in the hospital. It's not something they can just, continue to take care of at home. And if they need to be in the hospital, then we are the doctors that do the paperwork, so if you will, in the computer to admit the patient to the hospital. And then that prepares their hospital bed. Okay. And so we can get our patients from the urgent care, which is right down the hall from our building, within the same building, or we can get admission requests from our main hospital campus, which you can actually see right behind me. And that is our main emergency room over there. And so our campus, our family medicine inpatient hospital campus, is just right down the street from our main hospital campus. So the emergency room can also page us, and then we talk to the emergency doctors over the phone. We ask them, about the patient. We look at the patient's labs and things like that in the computer, and we decide if they also are sick enough to need to be admitted to the hospital. Okay, and then if so, the ambulance will transfer them over to our campus right down the block. So that's kind of an overview of what happens. And so, yes, we're admitting new patients as needed. As new patients are needed to be admitted, we get paged to admit them and to examine them so that they can get their hospital bed. Or we can get paged throughout the night for patients that need things, that are the ones that are already admitted. Say if they're nauseous and they need a nausea medication, or they have pain and they need some pain medication, or they have any concerns and they want a doctor at bedside, then we are also there to be paged to help with anything the patients that are already admitted may need. And then we have this blue pager, which I'll show you as well, called a code pager. And that is like the emergency pager, the pager that we hope doesn't go off at any time. And if that pager goes off, that means that a patient is actually very sick, and the nurses are very concerned that they could be potentially passing away or looking very, very acutely sick or acutely ill. And in that case, we then rush to bedside and assess the patient, and if CPR, anything like that needs to occur, then we do that. Okay, so that is an overview of what happens, and I will show you some bits and pieces throughout the night. I hope you guys enjoy this night shift hospital experience that was very highly requested. All right, guys, I'll see you. Bye. Hey fam, so I'm in the call room now. We just finished sign out. That took about a half hour. It's now around 6:50, so it took about 45 minutes. We finished about 5:45. I'm eating my dinner now. Hubby made me a delicious, healthy dinner. And then things are already getting busy. So this is the black pager I was telling you about that lets us know when we have new admissions or if a patient on the floor needs to page us. This is the blue pager I was telling you about if we need to have any emergencies. And then we have lots of phones that the nurses can call us on if they want to call. So things that have already happened is we can get something called exchange calls. So our patients from clinic, if after hours, we're like the after hours doctors that are available as well. So I've already gotten a patient that has paged us and called the hospital's after hours line. So if people are at home from our clinic and they have any concerns, we call them and we basically recommend what we think they need based on what they tell us. If they should stay home, if it's a medication that needs to be refilled, if it's something that can be followed up in clinic, or if we recommend for them to go to the emergency room, come to the hospital. And then the other thing that has already happened is we've gotten our first admission. So I got a page to admit a patient. So I am going to finish my dinner real quick, call this patient, and start looking at the new patient that could potentially be an admission and see if they are appropriate to be admitted to our hospital. All right, busy. See y'all later. So we have admitted our first patients and we have a little downtime now. So fun fact, I love to listen to hip hop violin when I have night shift going. It creates the vibe for me. Also fun fact, I used to be a violinist. So that's another reason I love having hip hop violin. You gotta have a vibe going, guys. If you can't have a good time while you're at work, I mean, you know, what's the point? Hey, little culture. I just got a call from one of the patients that asked me to come to her room to explain what some of her lab work that came back means and go see the patient and update her on what her lab results mean and make sure I'll probably pop in and check on a few other patients that are on the floor while I'm over there and just make sure everybody is comfy, cozy, and hopefully gonna be getting some rest tonight. All right, all my patients on the floor looked good. All the patients' questions are answered. Headed back to the call room and we'll see what the night brings. All right.
Hey guys, so it's officially the hardest part of my night. It's around 8:35. I just got through FaceTiming with my daughter. We said our good nights. So that's the worst part of nights, is like not being able to like give my daughter her bath and tuck her in and read her bedtime story. Like that's our special time every night. So that is the hardest part for sure. The hardest part on being on nights is to not be there to put my baby girl to sleep. So this is one of the things I value, is not having to do night shifts once residency is over, and never not being able to tuck my daughter in again. So residency is almost over, 8 more months, but you know, I learn a lot at night. It's great because you are by yourself, you're on your own, so you do have just so much learning that you get done. But yeah, not being home with my daughter at night is like my least favorite thing. So all right, just an update. So now it is 2 a.m. and I'm working on a new admission. So still going.
Hey family, it is the next day and it was a long night. We had some emergencies happen near the end. We had some more admissions happen, but it is 6:25. I've signed out to night team and I am headed home. I look forward to the rest of this day off to recover before I go to work the next morning on Monday morning. This is Sunday morning now. So I'm pretty tired and I'm excited to go home and get in bed and then spend the rest of the day with my family. So this is what a day in the life of a night family medicine resident looks like, and what a night shift looks like for us. And I'm pretty exhausted, so I hope you guys enjoyed this glimpse and look at this aspect of what family medicine residency training looks like. You have to excuse the fact that you can't see me that well because the sun has not quite risen yet, so my lighting is not good, but you get the picture. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you later. Bye.
Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless.